Honey, where's my super suit? Did you lend it to the nice guys on business again? Those fuckers never wear underwear.
3 days a week, they're able to hold it together. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. Adults need not apply. No interviews, lots of ranting, and they sometimes stumble onto something useful. Go figure. Now it's time for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery themselves, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
Okay, so we're going to hit record. So, yeah, Doug, you have to give me permission to record before I can record. I'm just...
Strickland, you know better than to ask me permission in that way. You have to ask me by saying, Sensei, give me permission to record. And the reason I'm going to say Sensei is because I understand, Mr. Bonner, you have a sales-related question that you need an answer to. And I love the fact that you came to me with this question.
Well, I don't know. We are the nice guys on business, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to dive into actual business too quick. But you know what? Maybe we should. Maybe we might as well just dive right in.
You don't want to do like some fuckery first and then get into business later, like a little foreplay, like lube up a little?
Well, it's interesting because the thing I want to talk about is business, and it would lead into another business discussion. And I think the other business discussion is one that may get a little longer. And I'm like, wow, like if we just talked business the whole time, that would be weird.
All right. As of the time of this recording on Wednesday evening at 8:05 p.m. Pacific time, I know this is a Friday episode. Do you realize how many hours I've worked this week so far, Strickland?
No, please tell me.
I'm going to say like 8.
And what was your goal each week? I forgot.
12 hours. 12? So this might put me over a quota this week for having to do.
Oh, but does this hour or half hour, or however long it is, is this considered work too? I don't remember.
It would only be considered work if we talk business. If we don't talk business, so it's kind of like that overlap. Like if the IRS was auditing us right now on hours used, this would be a mix of personal and business. I don't know how to qualify that. I talked to our accounting firm, Bombustic Bashkin.
Oh, did we fire Dewey Cheatham and how?
You don't remember the Bombustic Bashkin, do you?
Oh my God. Is this another fucking Johnny Carson reference?
It's a Johnny Carson.
Jesus, Doug, how much do you fucking watch Carson?
Well, gosh.
When did he go off the air? What did we decide?
79, I think.
When did Johnny Carson retire?
And when did he die?
Oh, Christ, I don't know. Oh, he died in 2005.
Wow. Gosh, can you believe? I can't believe he has been gone for almost 20 years. It's such a shame.
How long was the Tonight Show on with him? That's the question. Moved. Uri Geller, fucking comic characters.
Jack Parr. Oh wait, did who was? If you could type into the Googleage, if you could type into that, who was Johnny Carson's fictitious accounting firm? I'm going to say the words.
But I don't care. That's the problem. I don't. You don't understand. I don't care.
All right. I don't. Well, you did look up when he retired or when he died. Okay. So anyway, I don't know how to qualify this as business or personal, but we're in the business zone right now. So I'm feeling good. I'm going to mark it as personal because I have a feeling we're going to have a really good conversation today.
Okay.
What did you need to know?
All right. So here, I'm going to, I don't know if I should share my screen. Oh yeah. You know what? I am. I'm going to share my screen first because I do have the voicemails set up as well because we have 2 voicemails.
We do?
And I'm guessing the voicemails are probably not, business related. So why don't we do something different?
If they're from Jared and we know that they're from topics that we dealt with last week, we totally know they are not business related.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we do the voicemails first? We'll get them out of the way right up front. Like we're going to do something backwards. It's like it's backwards day. Not only are we going to do voicemails up front, we're going to talk about business on our business podcast today.
All right. So before you play the voicemails, can I just say this? I only read the headline, so I don't 100% know of the truthfulness of the headline. Is it true that the lead prosecutor dumped out of the Trump deal?
The lead prosecutor in which Trump deal?
In the Trump deal with his, in whatever they're looking into with his tax returns. Is it possible that
hang on,
the
this
guy
isn't the one where the accounting firm says they're not standing behind it. We talked about that last week.
No, I know that we talked about that last week, but what other lawsuits are going on with Trump right now? I don't know.
Well, I didn't hear something about somebody quitting. Wait a minute.
Okay, hold on. I just put lead
I'm looking
prosecutor
it up.
quit. So prosecutors leading Trump fraud investigation in New York resign.
No, but that's the prosecutors leading.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The prosecutors resign. I'm like, as
Where
guilty
did you
as
see
we.
that?
I'm just here. I'll just go to the New York Times or just type in lead prosecutor quit and it will come up. Prosecutors with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office has been examining former Donald Trump's and his business dealings since 2018. Two prosecutors leading the Manhattan District investigation abruptly resigned amid a month-long pause in their presentation of evidence to the grand jury, according to the People. So what I'm sensing is, number one, somehow Trump got to them and they were paid off or resigned, or something fucking happened. It's like, as guilty as the guy, how much more guilty by the court of public opinion could Trump be for doing the shit that he has done? And then the prosecutors go ahead and go up and quit, leading me to believe maybe he's really not guilty of the shit that we think he's guilty of. We have obviously done a lot of research on this. It's
a lot of research.
Strickland is doing all of his research right now. I just wanted to start off the conversation with that. Not that I actually care either way, but the headline did catch my attention earlier today, and then I thought, I wonder if Strickland knows this. More importantly, on the New York Times page that I have up right now, Origins is having a skin cream sale.
Oh God!
I wonder if they have beard balm for sale this week, because I need some of that.
But why it's important to me is because there's a couple of things that it could mean, right? If the lead prosecutor, the two prosecutors leading the investigation, right? Now, that could mean, hey, they really don't believe in it anymore. Like they really are thinking, you know what, this absolutely was, let's say, politically motivated. And as they're digging into it and learning more information, they really believe it. And they're like, fuck this. This is really fucked up. And they really are attacking Trump and
they have doubts about moving forward with a case against Mr. Trump. That's exactly what it means. They have doubts, which means that maybe
you are so goddamn funny. You are so goddamn funny. Let's talk business for a minute, because this is the perfect example. Okay. This is a great example of how you and I think differently. Okay.
Yeah.
So
is this something like, is it possible that that both these voicemails are not from Jared? Is it like in the interpretation of the words or in the actual premise of what's going on? Okay.
I think this is different. This is a different thing.
Okay.
This goes to the why. Okay. I'm big on the why, where I think, and again, this isn't an insult. This is just, you think differently. I don't think you're as big on the why. So let me explain a couple things. First of all, you read that and you're like, oh, the two lead prosecutors quit. Obviously they have issues with the case. Okay. Well, it could mean that they really do have issues with the case, right? Like they have doubts about the case. It could be that maybe Trump people paid him off. I'm not going there. Okay, Jared, don't get upset about that. I'm not going. But why I wanted to read it was the prosecutors, Carrie Dunn and Mark F. Pomerantz, submitted their resignations because that's the key word, because the new Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, indicated to them that he had doubts about moving forward with a case against Mr. Trump.
Well, that's like saying, you know what? I feel like, no, I can't even give you a good analogy, but it's like, why would somebody that dedicates their life to prosecuting potential criminals when confronted with a superior that says, you know, I really don't think that we have the case, they could throw up their hands and they could say, you know what, I fucking quit. Or they could man up and say, fuck you. you know what? We're going to work this case because we really do feel like we have the evidence. Here is the evidence why we think he's guilty.
And then after you present that, hypothetically, let's say you present
get fired. This is why I've never worked in the corporate environment.
Mountains of evidence. And your boss, who makes the final decision, says, nah, I don't see it. And you say, look, I have photographs of stacks of cash right here.
Right.
And Donald Trump fucking Stormy Daniels on a pile of cash. No, I think those are fakes. No, I have video right here. I have video. No, the boss says, no, I'm not seeing it. It doesn't really look like him.
So will the next step be, let's play the story for just a moment.
Okay, go ahead. We got to come back for a minute because this is where you and I think differently. It's a perfect example from today. You came today and said, hey, we have a new trainee. No trainee. What am I saying? Trainee. I'm sorry. We have a new client we are going to be training, right? And I said, hey, great. Like, we've got his check already. Great. Let's jump on this. Well, we can't do it for 4 weeks. Okay. We can't do it for 4 weeks. And I asked you, is it because our trainers are too busy? They have too much going on? Or is it that the client wants to wait 4 weeks? The why was kind of important. And I'm going to keep a secret, the actual reason why. But when you said it, like, but we can't start them for 4 weeks, you said it as if, why would anybody ask why? And because
what do you mean? What do you mean? I asked it as in why would anybody ask why?
When you made the statement in our meeting today,
yes,
you said, okay, but he's not going to start for 4 weeks. Oh, you don't think the why is important?
I do think the why is important. And when I told you what the why was, you understood what the why was based upon what I told you, but you never.
After I asked twice.
Okay, hold on a second, Strick. First of all, if we want to really come back a step further than that, as soon as I sent the email that said to you, he's not starting for 4 weeks. Why didn't you just hit reply and say, hey, is the motivation behind him not starting for 4 weeks because of us or because of him? And I would have easily said, it's because of us. It's because, look, we talked to both of our trainers and we discovered that both of our trainers were booked for the next 4 weeks. I wanted to make sure that you were aware that he wasn't starting. Why? I understand why you need to know why, but why didn't you ask me why?
Well, that would have required me to read the email first.
Oh, well,
which I didn't.
Well, why didn't you read this? So here we come back to the inbox zero, or you reading or paying attention or prioritizing emails. And the part of it was, hey, what I thought was unusual was we got a new client and you didn't even reach out to the client or to me or to our assistant to say, hey, who is this guy and why haven't we reached out to him yet? Which is typically what your job is. So I made sure in that original email, I gave you enough information, and you can read right at the bottom of my emails. It says, Doug hates long emails. I gave you enough information to know when he was starting and why he was starting. But I didn't have to go. Look, you can read the. I think you're.
No, I'm looking for it right now because I don't fucking know where it is. I don't remember seeing it.
I sent.
I know you sent me one saying he's starting, but I don't know. Remember.
So I'm thinking, fuck, Strick. Believe me, I love you, and this is not about our relationship at all. And this is why we are such good partners, because you hold me accountable for giving you the information that you need, and I hold you accountable for knowing the information that I need, or giving me the information that I need to know. In this particular case, I was kind of surprised that you didn't send an email back saying, look, I sent you a text message and said, we have a client that's getting started. And you sent me back an email, a congratulatory email for both me and the client to, like, hey, this is really cool. Mm-hmm. But at no point did you say, hey, let me reach out to him. My first thought is, fuck, we need to reach out to him. I don't want him sitting for 4 weeks unattended. I just want you to know that we're not starting training for 4 weeks because of our trainer schedule.
I'm curious where the email is, and I'm not doubting you but I'm not seeing it here. But maybe we need to communicate more on these things, because often what happens when you make a sale, which I'm fucking ecstatic about every time you make a sale. So please don't take this as me like downplaying that at all. I am not taking
anything like that.
There have been times more than once where you've said to me, the check hasn't cleared. He hasn't paid. Don't do anything until you see the payment.
Okay.
So I usually wait until I hear from you to say, or like if I see a payment, which I did, he did pay, that I would have reached out to you. Now you're right. I wasn't on top of it because I am doing
straight. Hold on.
I want to find the email. When did you send that email?
I'm gonna tell you where it is right now.
Okay.
But just know, in order to preserve the privacy of our client, please do not share the email. Do not read the email.
No.
Okay. It's 1 day ago, February 22nd, 12:23 p.m. I sent it to you and Ashley.
So
I'm sorry if I did not send you a specific email to you. I sent to both you and Ashley, but there are definitely points in that email where I
internal email, new Panda Doc and startup.
Exactly.
No, you're right. I saw Panda Doc and I'm like, I don't need to look at this right now because you basically, again,
I have trained
my
you
bad.
well.
This is my bad because I look at
is.
this and it says Ashley and it says new Panda Doc, and I'm presuming you're sending her the details, which I appreciate getting copied on. But again, this is my bad. I'm not putting this on you, right? When I saw the header that said new Panda Doc and startup, I'm assuming you were sending it to Ashley so she could have the details and she could write the Panda Doc up, and I didn't need to look at it. My bad. I'm not putting this on you at all. You're absolutely right.
You can't. It's like, I don't know what else I could do. I could shake you and I could say, hey, there's a new client. You need to read the email to understand the instructions and the specs for this new client. Because you're right. Normally, look, Strick, I would love to be able to bring a client on tomorrow and in 2 days have them trained, but I'm not going to do that to our trainers because if they each have 2 people that they're training, so 4 clients, I can't squeeze another client in. So just know that when I do this, I'm including you, and I even gave you some of the behind the scenes information in that email too. And I'm like, what the fuck else do you want me to do?
Okay. Now I understand why you didn't give me the context in the meeting today, because you presumed, probably correctly so, should have presumed correctly so, that I had read the email already. And I, working on too much shit at once, see new Panda Doc and startup and Ashley, and I'm like, oh, she's sending it. Nope, my bad. Okay, so do we want to listen to voicemails or get into our other business? No, let's do voicemails first because I have a business question.
Hold on. I don't know that you completed the thought because we started by talking about the Trump prosecutors and the way you think versus the way I think, and I'm not sure I'm not sure you made your point so that I understand why you think the way you think.
So my point is about the article is you got these guys. Okay, let's walk through. I'm just going to do the highlights of the article because there's a lot of information that I was not aware of in the article before. Okay? Well,
Strickland, you've got to read those headlines.
No, apparently. Right, the 2 lead prosecutors. Now, I had heard that the
was it Dewey and Cheatham, or was it or was it Howe and Dewey?
Was it Howe Senior or Howe Junior? I don't know. Because but wait a minute. Because there's a woman that was the New York AG, and she was the one pushing it.
Oh, he's a fucking.
But I'm wondering, is she on her way out?
I don't know.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because
this woman has been like pounding him. She wrote a 116 page something or another that was like, Jesus, don't let this fucking guy off. This is bullshit.
In other words, what you're saying is it just reading the article, not having any background information, and me just reading literally the headline and not having any information. All I'm thinking is these 2 guys, they're fucking running scared because somebody either bought them off or scared the shit out of them and they don't want to prosecute. The way that you're looking at it is these 2 guys, they don't want to deal with this fucking boss that's gonna anchor the entire thing and blow the prosecution out of the water because he doesn't think there's enough evidence there to prosecute. They're going to be fighting 2 battles, one against Trump and the second against their boss. So
yeah, that's the way that I think I'm seeing it, right? That basically this new guy comes in as the new boss comes in. the old boss was like fucking full steam ahead, guns blazing.
Yeah.
And it's been going for a long damn time. And apparently it was on pause for a month for some reason. And now the new guy comes in, he's like, I don't know that we got the evidence. And these two lead guys, right? They've been working on this shit, I'm assuming, for months and months and maybe years. They've been working on this. And a new guy comes in and says, I don't see it.
Let me just say this. Trump, he may not be guilty of this, but he is fucking guilty of something. Can we just put him in jail? Can we just put him in jail? No, we can't. We can't do it. Okay, fine. Whatever. Well,
this is interesting because this article did just come out today, right?
Yeah, it came out today. I saw that. I saw the headline.
You know what? Let's not get into this because I have a feeling that in the next couple of days or the next week, these guys are quiet right now, but somebody's going to say something about the why. Okay. Something's going to happen. I don't know. But the context, all I'm saying is the context is important. Did they quit because it's like after all this time they realize, shit, we don't have a good case? Okay, that's very possible. But it doesn't seem like that.
So things were going really in the right direction. I really think they were going in the right direction. It's like getting 3/4 of the way up the roller coaster as it's going up and saying, I don't think I want to do this.
Yeah.
Dude, follow the ride and follow the fucking money trail. And I promise it will lead back to guilty, right?
Well, unless, of course, somebody has already paid off the new attorney general who says, nah, fuck it. We don't, this isn't really that big a deal.
Billions is back on. I don't know if you've have you been watching the most recent episodes?
I've watched the first 2 or 3 of the new season. I'm not sure if I like it as much without.
What happened to? I haven't gotten into season 6 yet. I'm still watching season 5, the episodes that came back after the pandemic. Paul Giamatti, he lost a lot of weight, didn't he?
He did. And I can't say anything about season 6 because there's season 5 ends big, and I can't give you any spoilers if you haven't seen it yet. But you're enjoying it. You stuck around through 5 seasons.
I am enjoying it, but JJ made a really interesting observation about it, and I don't want you to give away. I don't want there to be a spoiler here. But what the fuck? How can billions happen without Axelrod?
You got to watch.
I know. It's just I
can't give you any spoilers.
Bobby, I'm gonna miss that fucker. He is like a cold stare, blank-eyed motherfucker when it comes to his money and to his business. It's crazy.
Well, since obviously I was trying not to spoil that he's not in season 6, but clearly you know that already. So I'm not going to give you
because he wasn't in any of the sizzle.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you any of the clues as to why he's not around anymore because you really do. You just want to watch. It's such a good fucking show. I think they've made a very interesting twist without him. I think they've done the best they could. I'm just not sure if I'm 100% on board with it yet. I'm still right on the fence. It's not terrible, but they got to kick it up a notch somewhere.
All right. Well, it is really hard to run the show without. I mean, he is like the main. I don't know who to root for.
That's it. With he and Damian Lewis like against each other, it's great.
Oh my god! Is Damian Lewis? Is that
Bobby Axelrod? That's the actor who plays Bobby Axelrod.
Oh, okay. And Mike Prince. I mean, between Mike Prince, I mean, Mike Prince. He seems like he's such a nice guy, but there is some evil mofo going on in that guy's whamma jamma head. So I don't know. I'm just gonna continue watching Gotham.
Gotham. Oh my God. I watched a season or 2 of that. And
I think we're a few seasons into that right now. God,
I think it's been canceled now, hasn't it?
Oh, probably. Hey, can I ask Magic 8 Ball a question since I don't know for a fact that these are both Jared or either one is Jared emails? Because voicemails. I didn't even realize we had voicemails. Ashley is obviously taking it upon herself to look and see if I have voicemails weekly now. So
she's doing a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, she's doing an exceptional job.
Yeah. And look at the voice patterns of the two. Clearly very different voice patterns.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. I'm going to say one might be if they both are Jared. Here it is. I'm going to make the assumption here for a second. Let's play a little bit different story here.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm going to assume that both of them are Jared. So I'm just going to go with that because Jared, by far, it's hard to ask Magic 8 Ball a question that Magic 8 Ball probably absolutely knows the answer to. So I'm going to try to switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to make a couple of assumptions.
Mhm.
Assumption number one, both of these voicemails are from Jared. So I'm going to make that assumption.
Mhm.
I'm going to try to ask the question so it's not too complicated.
Okay. Appreciate that.
Magic 8 Ball. Is Jared in two different locations when he is leaving these voicemails?
Oh, so making the presumption that they are both Jared, is he in two different locations as he's leaving these voicemails?
Yeah, because I'm thinking if the voice pattern is different from one to the other, which it's obvious to see that they are, I'm thinking one might be from his car and the other might be from his studio.
Okay, Magic 8 Ball. Magic 8 Ball. What say? Oops, wait a minute. You know what I did?
You got to ask the question.
I fucking forgot to. Before I even hit go, I realized I didn't share the fucking sound.
Did you share?
But I realized that before, and now I'm also going to go here and make sure that my options are. Oh no, Yeti Classic. Okay, so we're good.
And have you selected them in Hindenburg also so we can see it? Because I don't see the Hindenburg screen right now.
Which screen did I share? I shared the wrong screen there. Damn it. I shared the wrong fucking screen, even though I did share the sound. I'm down back to 1,000 today. Okay, you see the Hindenburg now? I
do.
Okay, here we go. Magic 8 Ball. Assuming that both of these are from Jared, were they left from different locations?
It's interesting. Hold on. It's interesting that you asked the question that way. Can we have? I don't want it to be confusing at all for the Magic 8 Ball. So I'm going to ask I'm going to say the first part, and then you ask the question only that you want the Magic 8 Ball to answer. Okay?
I thought I was pretty clear, but I guess I'm being unclear now. So okay,
you're being a little unclear. I am assuming both of these voicemails are left from Jared. Mm-hmm. So my question to the Magic 8 Ball is this. What is it, Strickland?
Was Jared in two different locations when he left each of these voicemails?
Nicely done.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm going to have to call you back on that one. No, don't call me. I'll call you.
Oh, that was very clever of Magic 8 Ball. I'll call you about the call.
Wait, do you think he was being cryptic?
Could be.
All right. But that really didn't answer the question.
Could be. So
maybe
we should just ask Magic 8 Ball that, hey, Magic 8 Ball, when you answered that last question, were you just being cryptic with us?
Well, actually, I think even a couple of mental midgets like you guys can handle that one. So yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think he was being cryptic.
So he was being cryptic. Yeah, it was a cryptic answer for the first one. But what is the true answer?
What is the true answer of was Jared in two different locations when he left those voicemails?
Okay, guys. So I'm neither for nor against this one. So I'm Switzerland.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. That still sounds super fucking cryptic. I
don't think we're going to get it.
You know what?
What?
Maybe it's because Magic 8 Ball knows better than us. And they're not both really from Jared.
Oh man, that would be
like Karnak.
All right, well, let's go ahead and play the theme song from voicemail from Jared. And
I just softballed one right over the plate for you, and you completely missed the opportunity.
I missed it.
Okay, I'll say it again. Let's see if you can pick up on it. Man, Magic 8 Ball, he's like Karnak or something.
You know what?
I throw out the Johnny Carson reference to you
because I am so like Karnak is just like yesterday for me. It's just normal vocabulary. Let's do it. Was I supposed to say something after that though?
I don't know.
Oh, turn the volume up.
We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
You know, when you were playing that, I could barely hear it.
Well, I'm looking. You can see the meters.
Yeah,
here, right?
yeah,
I've
just
got it
as long
cranked up, so I'm not
Okay.
sure why. Maybe
All right.
it's because you had. Let's see if you. I'm trying to think if you had the volume turned down. Maybe my gain's not hot enough, so
It
you had
doesn't
the
matter as
volume.
long as it plays.
No, it's the
well.
other way around. If my gain's too hot, you would have had your volume up and not heard it.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. As long as the people can hear it, as long as our our Funkin' fans can hear the voicemail from Jared. Okay, this is voicemail number one.
Okay.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. So you guys are talking about this Adobe shit. I forgot the name of the website. The creative, where it has the quiz and all that. I was listening to you guys. I'm like, shit, I'm going to go take it real quick. So I went and took it. And in between, so when you answer the question, it took a little bit for the next one to load. It had that little animation in there.
Right.
And I was thinking as I was watching that, I'll bet you that animation changes based on your answer.
It does.
Because one of them was like systems or chaos, we'll say. I don't even remember. But it had all these things lined up, and of course I picked chaos. This ball just crashes through them. I wonder if it was systems or whatever the other one was, if it would be like almost like dominoes, where it would go in a neat little line. Anyways, I thought that was a cool little assessment, and I also like the way it was put together, and wanted to share. So if you haven't done it yet, if you guys even remember the website, you can say it again here because I don't fucking remember my creative or something like that. It was by Adobe. Anyways, it was a cool little thing. So appreciate you guys sharing. All right, guys. Talk with you soon.
So, it is funny as shit because when I saw yours, your icon, your avatar was different than mine. And I did think that was really cool too. And I was hoping that as Jared was telling us that he was going to mention the website, because I figured he's like going to encourage people to do it because it is funny and it is good and it's entertaining, because also I don't fucking remember the website either. So I was hoping he would say it, but he forgot too. So.
Did we actually put it in the show notes at all or no? That would have required work. I think that would have required.
We said it live. I just don't remember what the fuck it was. We might have put it in I don't remember. Let's see if the second email or voicemail.
I'm trying to fucking get the volume thing right now. It's
so what am I? So you're not hearing the voicemails, but you're hearing me plenty loud?
Yeah, it's like you're too loud and they're not loud enough. And I'm thinking maybe I have the wrong device selected or something. No,
what's your Mac thinking for you again?
No, yeah, it's true. Because it knows better than I do.
Right, of course.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Voicemail number 2. So
hold on a second. Wait, stop. Go back to the first one where he says voicemail number 1. I want to hear if it's the same. That sounds like his cell phone. Doesn't that sound like his cell phone?
Are you trying to prove that he was in 2 different locations? I think we can just look at the visuals and tell that.
I just wanted to know. I don't know that he was in 2 different locations. I just wanted to know if you play the beginning of the first one. Now I've fucking forgot what it sounds like. Play the beginning of the first one.
Are you fucking Detective Barney Fife or something? Why do you care?
Could you do me a favor here? Just humor me for just a second. Could you expand out?
Jared here.
Okay, do it here. Like this?
Expand it out. Copy and paste right next to each other. Just the Hey Doug and Strick voicemail number 1 versus voicemail number 2. Just take that first section right there. Just copy it. Not the whole thing.
Oh my fucking God. Here.
Oh, you did it. You did. All right, I'm ready. Hey, you did that really well.
Dude, you're talking to a guy that's been editing audio for 30 fucking years. I don't even need to look. I can glance at it and tell it's 2 different locations, but I'm doing this to humor you. Okay.
That was so fucking amazing. I'm like trying to instruct them, and like in the meantime, you've already done it all. And you didn't even have to listen to it. You literally did this visually.
Exactly. Let's take a look.
You're fucking amazing.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here.
Obviously.
Same?
Completely different. Not just a little bit different.
One more time.
Let's listen again. Okay.
A little louder, please. One more time. A little louder, please.
Oh, my God. Okay. Cranking them up for you.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here. Hey, Doug. Hey, Shrek. Jared here.
I don't know. I think that his enthusiasm level is definitely different. However, I think that his location on his cell phone is the same.
Why do you think the location is the same? Are Is this all about trying to prove or disprove the magic 8-ball? Is that all you really care about?
No, it has nothing to do with the magic 8-ball. It has to do with I'm just digging the sleuthery that is going on right here.
So if it's really important to you, which it seems to be, very important to you. Can I give you a clue as to how we could figure it out absolutely positively for sure?
Ask Jared.
Fucking A. Hey, magic 8-ball. What do you think? Did Doug get the right answer there?
Well, actually, I think even a couple of mental midgets like you guys can handle that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think you definitely got it on that
All
one,
right,
Doug. If it's that important to you, let's just ask him.
Jerry.
Let's ask him. Okay? Okay.
All right.
Can we get on with the second voicemail?
Oh, we still have voicemails?
We still have voicemails. In fact, while you're yapping, I'm like looking at these going, there's too much dead space. Oh, there's some noise in here. Let me get rid of that. You ready yet, Doug? I'm just let me clean this shit up so it sounds better in the final recording.
Doing some signal processing.
You just let me know whenever you're ready. I'll be editing the blank spaces out while it's playing. It's how I roll. Come on. All right.
Wait, can you actually edit the blank spaces while it's playing?
Now, unfortunately, with Hindenburg, if I start doing cutting and stuff, it'll move the cursor.
I wonder if there's a way to disable that.
Yeah, but you don't need to. I mean, I just hit stop, I cut, and I hit go again.
No, I get it. The other thing I'd love to have you do, and not that I do much or any of my editing nowadays, I'd love you to show me some of the tricks that I don't use that you are like, oh my God, how do you not know this feature? Like, this is the best feature. Like one of the features I don't know how to do is how to lower the music like if you were to play 2 tracks, 1 voice track and 1 music track, how to gently lower the music as opposed to, drastically like zero it out. I don't know how to do that.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's pretend that this is an intro. Actually, you know what? Here's what we'll do. I'm going to use the Nice Guys Fuckery intro.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Now, here's the end of Steve O'Brien speaking.
Right.
For all of those of you who are listening to the podcast and not watching, which is all of you because we don't release the video, just be patient, okay? We'll be back.
We're just teaching Doug.
Go grab a snack. Come back in a minute. We'll be back. Just forward 60 seconds or something. Right? Here's the end of Steve O'Brien talking, right? And the way he gave it to us, the music does fade, but it takes a long damn time.
Yeah, it takes a long time.
It takes a long damn time, right?
Right.
So normally we would do this and it's going to fade right where you want, right?
Yep.
Well, you want it to fade sooner, right? So like I want Steve O'Brien to stop talking here and then I want to be into it this quickly, right?
Yeah.
Well, but you can't do this because it'll just cut off, right?
Right.
Are you ready for this?
And now I've seen this.
It's magic.
I've seen, but what if I want to put the talk, like Jared now talking under that and then bring the music up slowly as it gets further into it? Whoa. Wait a minute. What did you just do?
All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm not going to do the here. You know what? I'm going to give Jared a music voiceover. I like it. Here, hang on. Let me find some good music here for Jared.
Okay. So that our nice guy community can actually get the benefit of the editing that you're about to do. Exactly. I think that would be really good.
Exactly. Let me see what this sounds like. Oh God, that's the cheesiest shit ever. I'm not going to use that. Super cheesy. It sounds like fucking NPR or whatever bullshit. I think a bunch of these do because. Here we go. Something nice and dramatic for Jared.
Okay.
Nice and dramatic for Jared. So what we want is we want this nice dramatic music to come in for Jared, right? But then while he's talking,
right,
we want it quieter.
Yeah.
But we're going to leave a music bed under all of his talking to give it some more gravitas. Okay.
Wait,
gravitas.
Can you play like 10 seconds of the music instead of just 2 seconds so people can hear what you're going to do?
This is like 8 seconds of the music here.
Okay.
This is good. All right. And then what we do is here, and I'll zoom in because I'll show you what I'm doing.
Okay.
Go here. You select all that, right?
Right.
Whoa.
Wait, what did you do to get the arrow? What did you do to get the arrow to do that?
Okay, are you watching closely? In here, let's do
Yes.
Control Z because I want to undo that.
Okay.
Click,
Yes.
drag,
Got it.
let go.
Yep.
Green dot. So you could like cut all this if you wanted, right?
Yes.
Click.
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't want to click and drag again. Hold on. I don't want it. Click, drag.
Got it.
Right here. Click.
Oh, fuck. Look at that.
Okay. Now here's what else you can do. Okay.
Yes.
So you know what? Hang on. Control Z. Let's undo this.
But you haven't played it for anybody. You're only playing your sound effects.
I know. I'm only showing you right now.
Okay.
My sound effects, but they don't care. Nobody's listening.
They're
Okay,
not,
so let's say
backing.
I know I want it quieter all the way across here, right?
Okay,
all the way
right.
till the end of Jared's message.
Oh,
okay?
yeah, that's a good idea.
So we're going to go here, right?
Yeah.
I'll zoom in a little bit so you can see the whole thing, right?
Okay, that's cool.
Okay, so we want it like that. So I'm going to grab and I'm going to go here, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, it's funny. A lot of times if you do that big a one,
yeah, it's
going to be more like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but that's okay. I just want to show it to you anyway. So
I see.
So I drag this down, and if I zoom in, you see the little square here and the square here?
Yep.
I can decide how quickly it goes in or out,
God,
right? So like if we've got this music, I'll play the beginning of the music, and we're going to like slowly pull it back.
Okay.
And we'll get this.
I like it. Jared's going to like this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hear from Jared.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Jared here. Voicemail number 2. So I figured you guys would reference me.
Okay, now like that, it's like, okay, that sounded pretty good. But you know what? I was having a little trouble hearing him at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I want to make it more like what's called ducking, where it goes quickly underneath when the voice starts, you can just change the angle.
Yeah.
You sharpen the angle of the dangle. And
so the angle of the dangle is very important.
It's very important. It's critical. The angle of the dangle. I think that's the title for our show today, is the angle of the dangle. Okay, here we go. Are we ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's take a listen with the proper angle of the dangle.
Okay, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, voicemail number 2 from Jared Van Dyke.
Hey, Doug. Hey, Jared here. Voicemail number 2. So I figured you guys would reference me only leaving one message last week and not calling and saying more. But the only reason I did was because I didn't feel like it was that big of a trigger warning. It didn't bother me that bad. I've always been a firm believer everybody can have their own opinions, just like you, Shrek. And sometimes I get a little riled up about things, but as far as in-depth, knowing the differences between, what's going on with Trump and Fox News versus dude, I don't listen to any of that crap. I don't listen to Fox News. I don't listen to CNN. I don't listen to any of those. I get my news from people. Actual scientists, actual things like that are referring to
People
things
magazine.
as far as taxes, and I don't know a lot going on there. The only thing I do know from personal experience is that I submit my business information to my accountant. What I tell them, they put in, they submit it. If something's wrong, it'll just come back to me. So they would never stand up for my tax returns. Now, granted, I'm not even a drop of water in his bucket. But that having been said, I don't know any accountant that would actually stand behind something of that nature. And there may be something I'm missing because, once again, I'm not an accountant either. But I would never expect that. And if I were to be audited, I'd have to pay my accountant to defend me, to go in and fight for whatever is on that paperwork. But I still ultimately have to prove that stuff is true. Now, if this same accountant would say, okay, yeah, here's the tax information that's worth this, and then they take that same number and they say, oh, well, let's change it. Let's multiply it by 10 and let's submit it here. And they're the ones behind it. Then at that point, the lie is on the accountant. They're fully responsible. So you can't even say that, I'm not responsible for that. That's my take on it, just because of my own experiences and knowing what would happen if I were to be audited, or when I get audited, whatever the case may be.
I got comments.
That I have to provide the documentation. So that's why I keep all that stuff. I know it's not on the accountant. Unless they screw it up. I give them the info and they input something wrong, then it's 100% on them. And that's why they have to put all their info on there. So as far as talking about it further, dude, I'm always happy to come on the show. I tell you what I think and what my feelings are. how educated it's going to be, that's a whole another story. Anyways, guys, love the show. Thanks for chatting with me about it and going back and forth on this stuff. So, love it. See you guys later.
That was
God,
pretty good,
it
wasn't
sounds
it?
so much different with voice, with music under him.
You know, it lends him so
does.
much gravitas.
Rick, I think that we need to. I think we.
This has got to be the new thing. We've got to do that every time we have
totally
voicemails from Jared.
do.
But what is
Totally.
hilarious is that was the perfect
Perfect.
voicemail to have that music underneath. You know, it really was.
Great.
Because, and by the way, I everything that Jared was saying in there, I totally agree with. And in fact, Doug, when we were discussing that last week, that was kind of the point that I was trying to make, was basically whatever you tell your accountant, they're not going to go fucking fact check the shit. That's not their job 100%. But I think maybe what would have happened, again, hypothetically, is that like if this accounting firm has been doing it for 10 years, when the New York district attorney comes in and says, hey, I've got all these things that I think are lies, it sounded like the accounting firm did an internal audit, and maybe they saw something along the lines of, hey, in year 2, this building was, according to Trump, worth $2 million. And now in year 3, it's worth $10 million. Well, we, as an accounting firm, really wouldn't have thought about that or questioned that. It's just, inflation, or the value goes up or whatever. But now that you're calling us out, okay, maybe we should look a little closer. And then maybe the accounting firm might say something like, okay, this may not have been realistic. But I agree 100% with Jared that until the firm gets called out, they have no reason to check any fucking facts. It's not their job. I totally agree.
I'm going to go with just the 3 words: do we cheat them and how? That's all I'm going to say, because it's such a fucking racket. It is such a racket. It's like, okay, you know what? We're going to charge you $750 an hour to be your accounting firm. Now, I could go to bench.co and spend $150 a month to have it. So why doesn't Trump use any accounting firm that he wants to then? He uses that accounting firm because what he says is, I want you to take advantage of all the gray, and I want you to ignore all the other shit that I'm going to send to you that is up for me to decide. And if you ever get audited, yeah, I'll go down for this. Don't worry about it. You just be there to protect me. And what they're saying now is that, you went a little bit further than you should. And now the federal government's coming back to you and saying, we don't believe you. And we're not willing to stand behind the work that we've already done for you. I don't agree that they're completely innocent in this. I think that they probably willingly went along because they get millions of dollars a year in billable hours from him.
Well, without knowing the facts and the details, I'm not standing on either side. I just thought it was interesting that it happened. So it is what it is. So are we going to have time to talk our business talk here?
Yeah, we can.
But
can we make a decision though for moving forward? I want that music under Jared's voicemails every time, because you obviously can do it pretty fast.
Of course I can. I'm a professional. That's my job. That's how I roll.
I wasn't even on track 3. I didn't even see a net. Track 1 and 2 are really high for those who are in our community, and track 3 would be the perfect spot for him to put a net. There is no fucking net here. There is no safety wire that Strickland is using. This is a professional. Done on a closed course. Do not attempt this at home.
Okay, so here's my first marketing question. Okay,
I'm ready. Wait, did we move on? So we're done with the voicemails, and now we're on to business.
Yeah.
Okay, was this a sales related question? Because you said you said sales at the beginning, and now you move on to marketing. That's a whole different department.
Yeah, I know it is. They're somewhat related, but here's my question. How do you feel about pop-ups on websites?
I don't mind them.
You don't mind them?
I know you hate them.
So when you go on a website, and it's a little pop-up in the corner, you don't mind. If it's a great big pop-up in the middle, you don't mind?
It depends. Is it ultra annoying and not adding any value? Shit.
Check out this website.
I know. I can't get rid of it. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to get it to stop.
Check out this website. Okay. Now I've been to this website many times before, so I'm sure I have a cookie. that the website knows I've been here many times before.
I thought I turned it off. Not
Yet
off, but I thought I
every
turned
time I come back here after I've been here for, look, there it is. It's the pop-up. Now, the pop-up changes, but
it doesn't really change. It doesn't. It does every once in a while, but only when I change it. The problem is that I'm okay with it coming up on the homepage when you come there, but the fact that it comes up every time you go to you could X out of this, and go to another tab.
Oh, are you kidding? If I go to another tab, it comes up in 30 seconds again?
No, not another tab. Like stay there. Like stay on our website on that tab, and I'm thinking it's going to open up again here too.
Okay, that's got to fucking go.
I know. I don't know how to stop it. Marjorie's got to go in and fix it. You know what happens? You let me into the back end of our system. I just fuck things up. I'm so sorry. Did you have another question for me though, or was that the question?
No. I just, I as much as I try to stay out of the sales end, I just have to bring that up every once in a while because I fucking hate pop-up. Hey, 4242 DJ Doug, I would appreciate it if anybody listening would call in. I'd like to hear one person who doesn't mind pop-ups on a website. Forget liking them, because I guarantee you nobody will call in and go, I actually enjoy the pop-ups on the website.
Strickland,
I like giving away my email, even if I'm giving it away 5 times to the same company for the same pop-ups. I really enjoy seeing the pop-ups. That's not going to happen. I'm not asking for that. I would love to get people calling in and saying, I don't think that big a bother. I just hit the X. It's no big deal.
All right. For all of our right-brained community members, for all of those of you that are right-brained in our Nice Guy community, and you know how much you hate spreadsheets as much as I do, Strickland, I never want to see another fucking spreadsheet ever again in my entire life. And as a matter of fact, I'm so against spreadsheets that I don't even want you to see spreadsheets anymore. Okay. Do I come to you and do I say that? No. You know why? Because just like I hate spreadsheets, you hate pop-ups. Now, while that's not a sales question, it's more of a marketing question. I'll fucking answer your question. You know why I use pop-ups, Strickland? Because they fucking work.
I'm actually very curious about that. Do we have statistics on how many emails we've gotten from that pop-up?
Yeah.
I would love to hear that, because I would love for you to just shut me the fuck up. Because if you tell me it works and we get emails from it, I will shut the fuck up.
Okay, but the relevance of the answer to that question can only be related to your expectation of that proportion of how many signups we get versus how many times that pop-up is shown. So if I were to say to you, for example, Strickland, if I were to say to you, that pop-up has shown 1,000 times.
Here's the interesting thing.
You're not going to let me finish my thoughts.
No, because before you do that, I want to tell you, I'm going to give you more of the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. I'm not even looking for a percentage. In other words, if you were to tell me, if you're going to say, if it comes up 1,000 times, how many emails do you think we should collect from that? What would be a good number?
Right.
I'm going to make it even easier on you. I don't care how many times it's come up. If you tell me that we've collected, let's say hypothetically, 100 emails, I wouldn't care if it took us 100,000 times having it pop up. I'd be pretty happy with 100 emails collected. So I don't even care about the percentages. I know we've had the pop-up for 100 years. I'm not sure how long.
That's not even right. That's not even a good thing to say. You're saying, I don't care. I don't care how many times that. Okay. Can I share my screen with you, please?
Yeah.
But you're going to love it. You're going to love this.
Can you tell me how many?
I am going to give you this number and I'm going to shut you the fuck up. All right.
I'd love to be shut up once and for good if you just tell me how wrong I am.
409 impressions, 48 converted. That's 11.7%.
Now that's from this specific
whatever the period of time that this is measuring. This is probably in the last month, let's say, the last 30 days.
Can you take a look at that? I'm curious what the time period is.
I don't know. Okay, hold on a second.
By the way, first of all, it's over 10%. You've shut me up. Okay. I'm not arguing to try to get my to win my case back. Okay. I concede 11.7% is really fucking good. So as annoying as it is to me, I am wrong.
Now
And
let me
I appreciate you showing
let me
this.
do a little A/B testing on this, because
Yeah.
here's the from guest to gold opt-in. It was 409 impressions. 48 people opted in for 11.7%, which is, I think, fucking unreal, considering that the last one that I did, which was giving away 100% scholarships to our launch school, had 731 impressions. Only 6 converted for 0.8%. This is 12 times greater than that.
Yeah.
So for me, this has been the Mac Daddy of all opt-ins, and I know you hate them. I know you hate them, which is why I say stay in your fucking spreadsheet corner, motherfucker, and let me do my job.
So for your guest to gold option, I'm just curious. How long do you think it's been up? A month, 2 months? I have no idea.
Let's see if I can find out. Hold on.
I'm curious.
I'm just messing with you, by the way. I love
well,
you.
and because I just want to make the argument to you that if we had this conversation before you put that one up,
Yeah.
and you showed me that, oh yeah, this pop-up that we've had 638 impressions on, we had 6 people sign up for, I would go, see, fuck you, you're fucking wrong. But you completely proved me wrong, because this is a good fucking pop-up right here.
I don't know. Here it is.
I've already forgotten the title of the episode now. Hold on. What were we saying before? I got to write this down or I'm going to forget.
I think it was the name of the, was it the name of the music? No, it was something else.
Shit, it was something. It was, God damn it. I was just 10 minutes ago, I fucking said it. I'm like, oh, it's going to be the title of the episode. Now I can't fucking remember.
From guest to gold. Fuck. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know. 409 impressions, 48 conversions, 11.7%. I don't know how long a period of time that is.
Dude, I'm fucking sold. I mean, goddamn, 11 point, leave this shit up forever.
I know, let it appear on every fucking page.
I'm
right?
going to sign up for it next time. Shit.
I had not. Okay, so just so you know where I'm coming from, I had not even looked at that statistic until just now for the first time.
So what you're saying is you got lucky.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I definitely got lucky, but I can tell you this, that JJ and I came up with that guest the gold opt-in. It couldn't have been more than a month ago.
I remember you talking about it. I know you've only had it a month.
Yeah, so it probably is a month. It is a fucking amazing conversion for people, you know, for an opt-in. A 10% opt-in, it's like saying, hey, Strick, we're going to do the Ultimate Podcast Launch Formula, and we're going to do our masterclass, and we have 100 people sign up. So generally, you get a 50% show rate for the signups. No, we got a 98% show rate on the signups. And, you know, generally, if you can get a 10% conversion of people that show up to buy the shit that you're selling, then you're doing really good. Oh, but we had an 87% conversion. I mean, it's like, it's the same thing. Pop-ups like get 0% of conversion. That got what, 11%?
Right. No, I think that the better analogy would be like, hey, Doug, can you, I want you to don't put your money in the stock market. I want you to put it in the savings account, this bank savings account. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to pay you 0.5% interest, which is pretty average for a pop-up. But instead, you're going to make 11.4% interest. I would call that fucking money. That's what I would call it. That is fucking money. You are crushing it.
I know.
You've shut me up. You won't hear anything from me. Well, the one thing you may hear from me again is if we change it up every once in a while, I may say, hey, so how's this pop-up doing? And if you see 600 impressions and 600 clicks, I'm not going to say I fucking hate pop-ups. I'm going to say, hey, Doug, could we try a different pop-up? That's all I'm going to say. Could we go back to that guest to gold? That was the goal.
You know what's interesting about it? It's like I came into going to that page apologetic. You know, I'm like, you heard me say it? I'm like, I'm sorry, I want to turn it off. I don't know how to turn it off. Now I'm going to say I don't want to turn it off. I'm going to stand behind the work. I'm proudly saying that I put that up there. I created, I designed it, and it's got a fucking amazing conversion. So.
You know, the other business thing that we were going to talk about that we discussed briefly before we started.
Yeah.
We don't have time. Let's save it for next week.
Was that the 12 things every entrepreneur knows but are afraid to ask?
Dude, you took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
We'll get to that next week. We'll get to it. Hey, but really, you had me excited about answering a sales question. That was really a marketing question, and those two aren't even closely related, especially using the example that you used. So, sorry.
But you're in charge of the marketing department too. So, and so, but if you're going to make that argument that really that is marketing and it's very far from sales, I would say, well, dude, that's not your realm then, because your realm is sales.
It's not my realm. That's why I came into it apologizing to you. Like, I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn the fucking pop-ups off. I know how to turn them off. I don't want to turn them off. I just want to lighten the load a little bit. I want it so that if you do go back to the page, it doesn't come up again, at least that day. Or if you go to another page on our website, it doesn't pop up again. I'm like, fuck. But apparently it works. So I'm going to leave it there.
And it is interesting because let's say somebody went to our site a month ago or 2 months ago or 3 months ago, right? Well, like maybe we don't want them to have a cookie because we're going to have a new pop-up. I don't know if there's a way to do a pop-up cookie. Right? Like if fuck it, doesn't matter. It's too complicated. Let's just fucking
like what the hell? I'm just gonna let that motherfucker run at 11%
rate. Fucking man. Let's put it on other people's websites too. Dude, I'm down. Let's run with it.
I'm like, our competition, dude, this is a pop-up that will really work. We'll sell you back the leads that we will get for you.
Right. Exactly. 100%. 100%.
So just so you know, we and again, this is another piece of business advice, which is really cool. You know, we're not long for doing Facebook advertising, but we do them every once in a while. And so we have a campaign running right now for our summit, our Power of Podcasting Summit. By the way, if you're listening to this episode and you're an hour and 5 minutes into this, and you want to see how we do what we do, just come to the summit. It's this Saturday. It's tomorrow if you're listening to this on Friday.
What's
just
the
go.
link?
Yeah, exactly. TurnKeyPodcast.com / I want to say power. I just want to say power. I think that's what it is.
I probably should look it up while we're
could you do that?
TurnKeyPodcast.com
/ power.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's it. Go there, sign up for that. But so we put some dollars behind some Facebook ads. What's going on? What happened? It's all our picture. Something wrong? What?
No, so like the link is turnkeypodcast.com / power. Right.
Uh-huh.
And I'm thinking, well, power, why did you leave the podcasting off? And then I thought, oh, well, power of podcasting, that's pretty long. Oh, well, we could just shorten it to poop.
It's pop.
Well, of course, I realized it was pop, and then I thought, oh, well, poop would be even funnier. See, that's how my brain works right there. It's completely off the rails. It went from turnkeypodcast.com / power to poop. Yep.
So let me get back to my point, and then we can wrap up here. So we have our Facebook ad specialist, Amanda, who does an amazing job for us at helping us with our Facebook ads, really reasonably priced. If you want information about her, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold on, let me share my screen. Look, I didn't sign up fast enough. Look, what?
I know, and you know what? That's it. Pop up.
See, I'm right here on the page. It's like, hey, check it out. Here's me, and here's Doug, and here's the video. And you haven't signed up fast enough yet. Where's the pop-up? What would happen if I were watching the video? Would the pop-up come up over the
No, the pop-up only comes up because what happened was you took your cursor and you went to hit the little X.
Oh, like here?
Yeah, like you went to the X. Now, I don't know that it will come up again, but you went up there, and that's called an exit pop-up.
Really?
Yeah, man. So pop-ups have gotten very sophisticated because they worked around jack-offs like you that hate pop-ups.
I love the one. So if I hover,
there you
right,
go.
that's it. Look at that. As soon as I hover over the X, I love the ones where I actually hate the ones where I don't give a shit about.
So Shabade showed me that one.
That's really cool, though. The ones that pop up and they say, is it not like, is it okay for us to give you, basically they flip the question on you, right? Like, in other words, the thing that you want to click to not get notified is the yes. And it's something like, hey, do you want us to not notify you of
Wait, let me think about that. You have
coming?
to think about the question.
Right, exactly.
Magic 8-ball.
Right. They try to word it because they want you to click on the no, but you really need to click on the yes. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've interrupted 5 times.
No, that's good. It's total. It's, it's all, in this fucking psychology of selling, and it's the whole psychology of marketing, and it's all about how do you get people to stay as long as possible to get as much information as possible before they click off, because you know that you only have about 3 seconds, or maybe even less to get somebody to opt in. And then when somebody starts going for the X, it's like, hey, are you sure you want to? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys suck and I don't want to participate in anything. Anyway, so Amanda ran these ads for us, and it'd probably be good if you're able to get somewhere under $10 for a lead. And I know that sounds a lot, like $10 a lead. Well, a $10 lead can, a certain percentage of those $10 leads will evolve into a $15,000 potential sale. So it's like, if we can get our ad cost down to under $10 a lead, it's pretty good. And I think we were somewhere around $2 or $3 a lead when it came previously. Mm-hmm. And for this, it's a much longer commitment. We're talking a full day. It's a 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So people are a lot less likely to opt in, but we're still hovering around the $4 to $5 a lead mark.
I love it.
We've had over 300 people opt in, and I mean, Jesus fuck, it's just amazing how shit like this works. Mm-hmm. And it truly is. When it comes to this, which has nothing to do with relationship, it's all a fucking numbers game. Yeah. That's the part of it that I don't like. Yeah. The part that I do like is once those numbers arrive and then they raise their hand and they say, hey, I want a little bit more information. I'm willing to have a phone call with you. When that happens, now I feel like I'm in the sweet spot of my zone. That's the exact part that you hate. And that's when you run for the hills.
Well, no, it's even the marketing part I run for the hills. I hate that shit too. I just want, like, you make the sale and I'll provide the fucking services. I'll make sure that whatever you sell, that we can provide it.
That's why this is a partnership made in heaven. That's why the day that I called you to say, hey, Strick, do you want to do a podcast with me? Yeah. What's a podcast? And we started talking about it. We're like, we both fucking were clueless about it, but I knew that I had the right guy to do the shit. And it wasn't like, here's what really makes it even sweeter for both of us. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like I said, hey, Strick, I want to start a podcast. I'd like to hire you to do it. Right. I wanted to fucking partner with you.
Of course. Absolutely.
I wanted that thing that was so eluding you with the agency. Yeah. And I didn't even do it purposely. I just thought, this is the right thing to do. You know what you're doing. You should be rewarded for it. Some days I think, God, I would fucking hate to have to do all the shit that you do. And I'm sure there's days, probably as many as my days, that I think about that for you. You say, oh my God, when he calls me one more time and tells me the ills of the sale that he just made and how the fuck he did it, I have no fucking clue. Right?
Dude, that's 100%. I mean, I hear that you say you got 20 people like hanging on, like close, like ready to make a sale. And I just think to myself, fuck, how long has he been talking to all of these fucking people? I'm so goddamn glad it's not me, because I would have given up weeks ago.
Well, I can tell you that many of those people are within the last 90 days because I don't let somebody is not going to hang on to my prospect list. You know why? Not because I've pre-qualified them and determined that they're not qualified to buy it. It's because I fucking drive them off the list. I drive them off the list because I give them a timeline for this is when this needs to happen. And I don't do it rudely. I do it I try to push them along in the process. Yeah. I love it. And that's the part that, like, my brother used to hate that shit. Yeah. He used to say, I don't know, I got 20 people on my prospect list. I sent them an email. They didn't respond. So I guess they're not interested. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is just the first touch point. There's like 37 more touch points to go. Let's go, Sandler. Get your fucking acting gear. I love my brother. I miss him so fucking much.
Well, I definitely think we've rambled long enough. We have to save our real business topic for next week.
Okay. All right.
But it's a good one.
But you know what? We did come up with a new process. We are going to put the music bed under Jared's voicemails, and I think it will really serve his voicemails really well. Only Jared gets the bed of music, though. No one else.
Right. As soon as we hear that it's somebody else, the music goes away.
That's right.
It's like mute that shit.
The scratch needle.
Right. Yeah, I like that. That'd be good. That'd be funny.
All right. Until next week. Hey, don't forget, if you want to come to the summit, turnkeypodcast.com/summit. power. See you
Not
guys.
poop, not forward slash
Definitely
poop.
not poop. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Thanks for listening. Bartender, Doug here's going to have a Cosmo, and Strickland is going to have a Fireball on the rocks. Not the little glass. Yeah, the big one, the 24-ouncer. Oh, and they'd both like a little umbrella. Just give me the bottle and charge them as much as you can.